Hi, my name's Caitlin Kramer, and I'm here to talk to you about an exciting new school that's starting called Virtually Online High School. So I just want to begin with a quick introduction to online learning and kind of what it looks like today. It started back in the 1990s, and what began as typically an opportunity for higher education for the highly motivated has really expanded to meet the needs of a lot of diverse learners across many different locations. In 2015, Connections Academy conducted a parent survey, and they found that for their high school students, 46% were enrolled in online courses for greater flexibility, meaning they either wanted a more challenging pace or maybe they wanted a little bit of a slower pace. Other factors included a change from their geographical location for their local school, or even health concerns. Some students enrolled in online courses so that they could take electives that maybe they couldn't take at their base school, or maybe they couldn't fit into their schedule. So things like foreign languages or criminal justice or other humanities like music or art. These all were provided through online courses. So are some cost benefits too that are being researched. In a recent study, it was found that online learning has potential to allow schools to operate at lower cost, relying more on technology, which is relatively cheap, and less on labor, which is relatively expensive. They also estimated that a school could reduce its teaching staff by approximately 1/6 if elementary schools spent an hour a day learning online. So the money saved from hiring less staff could be used in a variety of ways, including providing teacher training or opportunities, or raising teacher salaries or incentives to retain high-quality staff. Could also include being able to use that for resources for their students to help support them in their schools with things that they need. So most states now permit statewide online schools. Research showed that in 2014, 2.7 million K-12 students were enrolled in online or blended courses, and 75% of all U.S. districts offered online or blended programs. It's believed that by 2019, 50% of all high school courses will be offered online, which is really, really exciting. Here at VOHS, students can choose to take 1 or 2 core classes in addition to their face-to-face instruction that they might be receiving, or they can take all of their classes online. Our goal is eventually to include electives and then expand down all the way through elementary school. There's different kinds of online programs. Mainly high schools right now offer individualized programs that are asynchronous, meaning the lessons are available at any time. And these formats are typically self-paced and rely heavily on student-to-teacher interaction. So this is a very individualized learning experience. Other programs include synchronous activities, which means students and teachers sometimes meet virtually or in real time. So both offer different advantages. At the Virtually Online High School, our courses involve a blended setting with synchronous and asynchronous activities included. So while we do think that student-teacher interaction is very important, we also believe in strong student-to-student interaction. We really want to foster that collaboration and reflection, and we think it creates a deeper ownership of learning. Also, schooling online provides a unique opportunity for students to interact with peers across the country that they may otherwise never come into contact with. So again, we really want that sharing of different ideas. So students should expect to have frequent check-ins with their teachers. Assignments could include individual work as well as group projects. And while students have some flexibility moving at their own pace within a lesson, there will be weekly or possibly daily deadlines to meet. So it's important that students understand the different challenges that come with online courses. It's different than they would face in their traditional classrooms. It really requires good time management skills and then prioritizing of tasks. And these tasks, the learning will be demonstrated in a variety of ways. So we really think that it's important to have good communication. Students will be communicating with their peers and teachers on a regular basis. Those methods would include email, live text, sometimes phone calls with teachers, video conferencing with teachers or classmates. Our teachers are all certified educators. They're highly organized and motivated. They're familiar with the current technology and learning trends, and most importantly, they understand how to facilitate that meaningful discussion and collaboration that is so important between students and their classmates. And again, this will be done in a variety of methods. Sometimes teachers will use discussion boards or other methods for student interaction. Teachers have office hours each day, and during those times, students can contact them via email or live text or sometimes phone calls, just so they can ask questions and receive feedback on assignments. And like we discussed earlier, most of the course curriculum will be asynchronous, but there will be times when students will be expected to meet as a class via live video with their teacher or individually. And having a reliable internet connection is really important for activities such as this, so that they can participate fully. Research has shown that students are most vulnerable at the time of application, so our teachers are very flexible and make themselves available to give that timely feedback. In addition to providing feedback, our teachers are also expected to maintain communication with students just to build the relationships that are so essential for that meaningful learning that, come naturally in a normal classroom. So our team is prepared to work with students and their families. Along with teachers, we have support staff in place to help guide students and work with their parents. We have staff to help offer strategies for struggling students, as well as staff who's available to answer technology questions that will pop up. We really think that when we're all working together, we can create a great support system for our students. While virtual classrooms may not be for everyone, they can provide a really exciting and engaging opportunity for students. We aim here to provide a quality education for diverse and motivated high school students to promote lifelong learners and globally aware citizens. So thank you so much for listening today to our presentation about virtually online high school.